Here we go. Welcome in. We cashed yesterday a bunch. Home runs, Cody Clemens. You're welcome. We hit. Our NBA profit boost, as you see right here. Look at that thing of beauty. We hit. We're going to do it all again tonight. We're going to do it all again. We've got day baseball we need to get a handle on for some home run stuff. We've got the NBA that we need to go right back to it. But we slammed. So the least I can do, the very least I can do is just remind you right away, look, you buy 50% off one month, you're going to get 50% off the next month. You see what we're doing here. It's simply just using the tools. That's it. All right, I don't want to hit you over the head with a hammer or anything. I'm just reminding you, BOGO 50's in full effect. Let's look for some homers. Homers. First and foremost, that's what I want. I got boosts. I got a lot of things I need to get done today with you. Okay, and the first thing is home run activity. So you may see it on FanDuel, whatever you have popping on DraftKings, all right? We're just looking. These are the tools. This is what happens. Something will pop out for me, and I'll use it as a great way to explain why. All right? I'm not in the race right now to fade Tyrese Halliburton, but I'm sure a lot of people are slamming overs after that. Oh, Pablo. I like the Pablo play. Also can't see where these are right now because we're zoomed in, but that's all right. Brandon Marsh, under a half hit. Yes. You can sign me up for this. It's plus 115 over at MGM, Hard Rock, a couple of other fake books as well. But I like this, man. You can sign me as true odds are plus 108, so you can see some books are working off that. But that's essentially what we're doing, right? Like, what is a day that you can't fade Sandy Alcantara? You know, under 4.5 Ks at minus 140, where the true odds should be minus 148. So you get a pretty good deal at both No Vig and DraftKings. That ain't bad. Right away, you can see what we're doing here with Edge. I also just like to see if anything is popping up here from the standpoint of home runs as well, just like actual home runs. Neesmith under 1.5 jacks. We got some NBA stuff we're going to get to in a second, but let's just see. You know, again, if you can find something, Jaden McDaniels, there you go. All right, where's this? Where's this? It's Bet Rivers. It's at a place that I can't bet. That sucks. Bet Parks. I can't even bet there. I live down the street and I can't even bet there. I'm not going to drive over there either. All right, we're just looking. Tyrese over 3.5 jacks. You know, a lot of these on the exchanges are books that I can't bet, which is fine. That happens. I'm just showing you where this edge comes from, okay? Good. Let's get out. Let's find some home runs. We don't see anything really popping on the tools. It's early. It happens. It's the happenstance of being up and working already, like you all are out here. And let's just run roll call if we can. Good morning to everybody that's here. See Money's in the house. Gorilla Trap. Love to see it. Chad Rink. Good morning. Yeah, let's go to that one too. I agree. I think we're going to find something across the board. Just a reminder, man. We did some things yesterday. I love it, Rob Rice. John Hyslop's a good man. And yesterday, the show here, if you're just trickling in right now, good morning. You can hit the thumbs up button. That would be fantastic. But yeah, we hit one of 2 home runs. Cody Clemens came through for us on a big one. And then we smashed our same game parlay on DraftKings, which was boosted, mind you, 20%. All right, enough of what we did yesterday. That doesn't matter. We're back today. That's the only thing that matters. All right. Let's see what we have here. Come on, we're going to spin the wheel. We got a lot of good things to get to today. What baseball stuff do you have? You know, I'm looking around. I've got a 30% live profit boost for baseball, and that's it. So from a FanDuel standpoint, where I can just get a little bit more down, we're looking at that, and we're just trying to spin the wheel. We got daytime baseball, right? So what we want here is just to spin the wheel and give us something green. Doesn't mean that we have to bet it, right? There are plenty of times in which we get something green that we say, no, maybe not so much. Although, let's just bring up DraftKings too, because we have a bunch of stuff ready on DraftKings. I don't know if Sal Frelick is making the cut, but Slop shaded me the other day when I was trying to just ridicule Frelick. He's like, no, that guy, he come around and get you. Yeah, again, these live parlay boosts and stuff. Nonsense. I don't want any part of this shit. All right. So we don't have any home run or MLB stuff that we can get to that's not live. That's fine. Christian Campbell right away. This is a great bet. At least we know, right? At the very least, at least we know Christian Campbell. That's a great bet. Now, why is it a great bet? Specifically because we're getting this number here at 8-1 versus 740 or far less, mind you, everywhere else. And let's go to this game here. I mean, you got some tough pitchers on the mound. Definitely Freddie Peralta, but also Brian Bellows been turning this around as well. Despite these metrics, he's on kind of an upswing. So we're looking at a guy in Christian Campbell right now that has to take on tough throwing Freddie Peralta. I mean, ground ball, line drive hitter. He's got 5 jacks off just muscle, right? He does fit the bill here. I'm not hating it. We're going to run 2. That's it. We're going to run 2 on FanDuel, and then we're going to run through some boosts that we do have available to us over on DK, but I'm fine with this. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's keep it moving here. Christian Campbell is going to make the cut for now. For now. We can remove guys. We're not bound just because we add them to the slip does not mean that we are bound by any means. 8-1 for Christian Campbell. And remember, same thing we did with Cody Clemens. You just need to hit 1. We ran 2 in the parlay, quarter unit each. We just needed to hit 1, and we did. Cody Clemens, he came through. Not to go full Chubb Rock, but he did. All right. Look at this. Brandon Lau or Low. I always get those guys confused as far as pronunciation. They're all low to me. All right. Lau can go suck it. Let's see. I think we keep it moving here in the standpoint of just trying to reach out what we can with, yeah, there you go. You're going to start fading these guys. Look at this. It's insane because it's still not plus EV. You would think like 2-1. Okay, you're getting Shohei Ohtani north of 2-1, and it's still a bad number because technically this shit should still be at plus 263. So, we continue to fall into this. Teoscar, this is interesting here. I wonder if that's being arbed over there on Profit X. It's a rare moment that will race to a Profit X jack, but I think we kind of have to here. If you can still get Teoscar Hernandez right now, which I believe you can, and I'm checking Profit X. But this is the one. It's all about the liquidity here, right? Got to make sure that there's enough liquidity in this market. There's enough to get $25 down for me. That's fine. Plus 450, we said. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I'll get a quarter down on that. We're in. So we now have Teoscar Hernandez as part of our little Profit X run. There's our solo homer. We need 1 more on FanDuel from an early action, maybe 2. We'll see. We'll keep it going through the early afternoon spot. I know that Minnesota game got some love on the chat. There you go, Wilmer Flores. Ooh, boy. Nobody else has this populated, though. That's unfortunate. So we're kind of at a disadvantage, part of me here, because we don't have other numbers up. So, yeah, the true odds, great. But DraftKings could post 790 or DraftKings could post 800. So we need to find out that. But if I don't have it, that's absurd. It should be posted there. That's fine. We're going to keep it moving here. Early action is up until the 4:00 Eastern show with High Slop. That's what constitutes early action for those of you wondering. All right. Let's keep it moving because, again, we're getting close. This is it. This is the last one. We may have to originate, folks. Eugenio Suarez. Ooh. One more. 410. I guess technically we can go over the barrier, but this is really it. This is really pushing it. Jose Iglesias. Look at this, man. Something is just off with this, right? Like there are people that are racing. We kind of have to bet this. I wouldn't suggest putting more than like maybe a tenth of a unit, if you will, on this. but we kind of have to bet this. And here's why. Because this number is just broken. It's just broken. In no world, in no scenario, should Jose Iglesias, in the situation of hitting a home run, should be anywhere near 20-1. In fact, we've identified this at 1350, and there he is sitting at the back. Really? I mean, if you want to do like, I've got a no sweat bonus that I can use. I can't even get this down. I get $3. I've got a home run no sweat bonus at $10, and they won't let me put down more than 383. And now it says an unknown error. Just let me bet, man. Just let me bet. That's it. That's all I want to do. Why is this so difficult? $3.83. There, I'm in. But you have to bet it. Jose Iglesias. All right. We need one more. We're already over time here, so we need one more to keep this thing moving. I think we're past where we needed to be. Yeah, now we're in the 630 range. All right, so that's fine. So let's go to this game here. All right, we got it in the chat. Love it. Love when the chat is absolutely active. Kyle Stower's in there. Love that on DK. Okay. Jackson Holiday. Yeah, what's happening there? So we've got one from the tools. We'll originate, then we'll go to the NBA. Oh, by the way, we got a Profit X banger and we got a DraftKings banger. So far, we have 3 jacks that we've come to so far, right? Like, that ain't bad. So, love in the chat for this game. And, yeah, I mean, you got a couple of good pitchers here. So, this is more about what? Stadium. This is more about condition than it is about attacking. It's going to be difficult to just get consistently to Pablo Lopez. So are the numbers going to reflect more of a mistake that somebody on Tampa takes advantage of? Probably not. Probably not. Now, while the launch angle is not one that you would just fall in love with, forget it. Like, we're not going to get a good barrel rate with either one of these guys, so just forget it. This becomes a little intriguing. You get a guy who hits the ball hard enough, right? You can look at some of this stuff here. You get the guy that hits the ball hard enough against Rasmussen, just a little launch, just a little bit in the air. You can hit the thumbs up button if you're just popping in. We appreciate that over on YouTube. Make sure you're following it at OddsShopper, at Shander Bets. Any questions you have, you can DM me for sure, right? Like, again, I'm going to give you this offer. You buy anything, 50% off your first purchase with BOGO50, BOGO50. You're going to get that 50% off the next purchase as well. So you sign up for a month and you get 50% off this month coming up, or whatever calendar month that you start. You start on the 28th. It'll be 30 days, whatever. You're going to get 50% off the following month as well. You can DM me at Shander Bets. We'll walk through it. All right. Can I get a lefty here, maybe? Larnach would be the guy, right? Again, you don't need somebody to fall in love with that launch angle. It would just really help, I think, more so than anything. Royce Lewis was a favorite yesterday and then got benched, right? I mean, he's low plate appearances, so technically with the one jack, he does qualify. Could you go to Ryan Jeffers maybe at this point? Now you're kind of stretching the righty right, which isn't a terrible thing. Cody Clemens went yard for us yesterday. That was fantastic. Does he do it again? I think tonight it's Larnach, or today for that matter. It's Larnach. All right, we're locked in. There we go. See? Easy stuff. Go back to that Minnesota-Tampa game. Go to batting. Go to hit a home run. Trevor Larnach at plus 470, and we're sitting at plus 50-30. All right? You know the drill. Quarter unit on each. All right? Go ahead and put a quarter on the parlay. That's fine with me. You just need to hit one jack, and we're in. That's now 4 home runs. The 2-legger on FanDuel, the solo on Profit X, and the broken one over there on DraftKings. I mean, come on. This is what we're doing here for you. Okay? Speaking of which, let's go to the Parlay Builder. Come on, Parlay Builder. We're waiting. Oh, no. Did we freeze? Did we time out? That's no good. So we're going to go to the Parlay Builder and see what we can attach. Yesterday, we did great, right? We had our 2 legs from, let's see, do we have anything on FanDuel? I've got a 30% live boost and a 50% live boost. So no, FanDuel is done. DraftKings, you know we've got the NBA. So we've got Minnesota, OKC, 20%. So we'll go to DraftKings. This has worked for us. We've cashed multiple same-game parlay boosts as a result of this process. And in some cases, like even yesterday, it's been, all right, well, we grab 2, and then we originate, and then we attack. In this case, we're going to need 1. Anthony Edwards under 7.5 rebounds is what looks to be the only play that's popping right now for the tools on DraftKings today. That's fine. We can now attach 2 of our plays. So you know the drill. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do on YouTube and let me know what you see. Let me know what you'd like to add. By the way, I have a Chet Holmgren update coming up in a second. But let's get the Anthony Edwards under 7.5 boards, minus 130 involved. So that's our first leg here. And look, we can keep refreshing. Maybe something else pops up. Maybe something new pops up. I don't think so. We'll see. Jay Main, what's happening? You let me know what you see here, folks. Hopefully you're drinking better coffee than me. It's not even hot anymore. That's how brutal this shit is. I think we just have to go out on our own here and find 2 plays that make the most sense. 2 plays that legitimately add up for us to make this 3-legger, because we're in right now at minus 130 with Anthony Edwards. So let's take a look here. I mean, how are we not targeting Naz Reid from a massive buy low spot? I guess that would be my first question. Does anybody have any real objections right now for a guy who's sitting at over 9.5 points? I mean, what's the alt at just 9 right now? And I say that because normally, I mean, it would be insane for a guy who's averaging, I think, close to 14 points per game this year. Now, you can only go 8 or 10. 8's not worth it. We'll go 10 at minus 120, I believe, right? Yeah. 10 points for Naz Reid, minus 120. It has been a massive disappointment, but this appears to be a pretty good buy low spot, right? Wow, that's moved. That was at plus money at one point. Holy shit. We need 1 more. I mean, I guess we could technically throw the Thunder on the money line. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. We just ran a bunch of baseball, brother. Team total plus 110. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, we'll come back. We got time. But I'm just trying to figure out what we can add here. Yeah, Alexander. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, this is not a bad call for just 2 threes. It's probably where he's going to finish. I mean, you want to talk about a middle. It's not technically a middle because it's 2 separate markets. But, I mean, you could play under 9.5 points and over 1.5 threes for Walker for sure. This is a little dicey right here. I mean, I think the Naz Reid one is fine. We're at plus 196 right here. We need something else. What about, okay, we got the 10 dimes last time for SGA. Do we just go 8 assists this time? Let me see. I mean, the Alexander, I keep asking y'all for shit, and then I just like, well, why don't we just do this? So that's on me. I apologize. I mean, Alexander Walker, 2+ blowout scenario. I don't love Naz Reid is like the lone guy I would race to on the bench, I think, for either one of these teams personally, but I don't hate it. In fact, if we were going to do anything and maybe just fading his points, under 9.5 points for Nick, I mean, that's pretty efficient. It's pretty spot. Okay, here's where I would add, all right? Then we'll move on in a minute. I would add either SGA 8 dimes, or I would just add simply, at this point, the Thunder money line. Or do we do both? Do we just ride high off what we did? Do we just continue to go big? Because you know what? We went 3 yesterday. It worked. Now we're going to get greedy. Thunder at minus 340 brings us to plus 500. I mean, this gets us to 6-1. Under 7.5 Edwards rebounds come from the tools. The Thunder to win the game. It doesn't move much. 114 points or so for the Thunder. I'm fine with this. SGA, Jaden McDaniels, 2 threes. Let's add that. All right, let's add that. I like that. So 3 now for Jaden. 3 threes, my friend. Oh, 2 threes. I was about to say, like, whoa. Yeah, I think we're in good shape here. I'll take out, let's see, SGA. Let's leave him. Let's leave him. All right. Anthony Edwards under 7.5 rebounds. Jaden McDaniels 2+ threes. SGA 8+ dimes. Naz Reid 10+ points. We're at 12-1. All right. I'm putting it in. I'm getting this sucker in. Bang. Plus 1,200. We are in. That's simple. That easy. Let's go back and see if we have anything else popping. Nothing really. No WNBA. What's going on? No WNBA. Oh, I know there's only one game. I get it. Only one game. Can take this off here too. That's it. You know, we don't have a ton right now. We did a really good job yesterday, so I appreciate y'all banging here. I do have a Florida, Colorado NHL boost. We could technically go to that and just see what we can gather. Let's just pique my curiosity here real quick. Again, smashed yesterday. We're going to do it again today. If you're just joining us, you can hit the thumbs up button. That would be fantastic. But more importantly, BOGO 50. Buy one, get 150. It's a spot. You know, we've got a spot for you here. You can DM me at Shander Bets. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any issues, even if you want help just signing up. That's fine too. All right. Anything you need, just hit me up at Shander Bets. That's the easiest place to get me. DM me. And we'll go from there. I'm here to help you. I promise I'm here to help you. We need today, NHL, everything. We need same game parlay. We may not have anything, y'all, to be honest with you. This may be a quick show. Yep. Okay. All good. If you want to see what's popping on the tools itself one more time, I'll just take all my stuff out. These are at books that I can't bet, or mostly that, but books that I can't bet. But you can see that some of these bets are popping. Jalen Brunson under 30.5. That's dicey. Pablo Lopez under 5.5 Ks today. Minnesota. Well, yeah, I mean, we were talking about a couple of jacks in that game. That would correlate for sure. It's at plus 115. You get it at plus 125. Where? FanDuel. Wow. Okay. Hey, you know what? I'm in. That's all I need to see. I'm in. All right, let's do it. Last play here for us is going to be Pablo Lopez under 5.5 Ks at plus 125. Not an easy man to fade, but that's why we get the number on FanDuel. And that's what we love, is that we're getting this edge here. And we know that just getting it, it's down to 120. Okay, that's fine. We still get a 2% edge. That's what we were looking at the whole time. Half unit for me. I'm in. Appreciate you all as always. Big time. Big time. Hit me up with anything you've got. BOGO 50 is the letters, right? BOGO, then the number 50. 50% off this month, 50% off next month. I'm only telling you all this because this is all I'm doing for 25 to 30 minutes every day, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, just building boosts off the tools. So far, so good. See y'all.